Is me, Constant with Africo Pop, and Kai just eating away, eating to his heart content. Let's zoom in on his face. Can you see his face? Wait, can you see his face? I'm not at a good angle. Let's move it around a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Don't act shy. Eat, boy, eat. Anyhow, so breastfeeding as birth control. It's amazing. So I didn't realize or I didn't know that, oh my gosh, this breast looks huge. I didn't know that breastfeeding is birth control. Or if you, well, let me rephrase that. If you do it a certain way, then it becomes birth control. So my period I thought was coming or was about to start. I had like spotting and then it just went away. So I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I Googled it and I went in my app and sure enough, because with breastfeeding, women, the hormone prolactin is increased and it suppresses the hormones that aid in fertility, which means that if you don't secrete those hormones, then you won't get pregnant. Well, not to say that you won't get pregnant, it's just that those hormones are significantly reduced. So also reduce the frequency of pregnancy or the rate that you can get pregnant. Not to say that you can't get pregnant while breastfeeding because you absolutely can. Um, but if you're like feeding every 3 hours during the day, and they say at least every 6 hours at night for the first 6 months, because of course for most babies, if it's 6 months and they're exclusively breastfeeding, then oh my gosh, I'm completely forgetting what to say. Oh my gosh, and there's a thumb tack on the floor. Oh my gosh, if I stepped in it, it would. Anywho, I'm being so distracted by so many things. But at least for 6 months, because if you're exclusively breastfeeding, you typically don't introduce food until the 6th month. So, yeah, he's just eating away. And again, we want to normalize breastfeeding. There is no body shaming here. For those who are formula feeding or formula supplementing, there's no shame in that game either, because I promise I was going to quit 2 weeks ago because this thing is not easy at all. Oh my gosh, this boy. And he's so fussy, and it is extremely draining to breastfeed. But hallelujah for breastfeeding being a birth control option for at least 6 months. It's free. I don't gotta pay anything for it. I just have to stay on this schedule. And by the way that he's eating, it doesn't seem like it'll be that hard to stick to it. Who knows how things are gonna be weeks, months, even tomorrow. But we're just taking it day by day and we're doing what we can. Excited to have, I mean, actually keeping up with him and feeding him is a workout in itself. Hashtag breastfeeding weight loss, which is real, even though my face is a bit puffy. That's because I've just been eating a lot more carbs than I typically do. Cookies, chips, rice. But it's all in control. Hey, I'm living the best life for me and my son, and that is what's the most important. Um, but yeah, breastfeeding is birth control. I'm so excited. Sign me up, because not that I don't want another kid, but it's gonna be a minute because he's a handful and I can just give him all the attention right now while I'm trying to get myself together. Okay, so that's a quick video. Um, there was something else that I did want to talk about, but I just had to discuss breastfeeding as birth control and again normalize breastfeeding, because sometimes I am conscious of, oh my gosh, am I showing too much? Is this, how people are going to perceive it? But there is nothing sexual about a mother feeding the child. It is absolutely normal, and we do need to normalize it. Um, so yeah, that is the video, um, and that's all I have to say. I'm cooking a salmon creamy asparagus pasta dish, and I'm super hungry because feeding him makes me hungry. Well, I'll see y'all guys later. Enjoy the day and whatever it is that you need to do. Do it. Rest. Take care of yourselves and each other. I know I heard that from somewhere. Um, for those who have breastfed, how long did you breastfeed? Did you notice that you didn't get your period back? And how was that? Comment below. Speak to you later. Deuces.